Chicken has long been an indispensable dish in major Chinese holidays. Today, there are more than 5 billion chickens raised in this country with different scales and methods. But the most impressive are automated chicken farms. So, how do Chinese people apply modern technology to chicken farming? We invite you to explore with us. When it comes to chicken farms, you will probably think of chicken coops full of feces and smelly. But these automated chicken farms are different. They look no different from a 5-star hotel for chickens. There are indeed hundreds of thousands of chickens living in an environment with constant temperature and humidity. Smart farming processes and standardized production with automation systems have completely overthrown the traditional chicken farming model, forming a modern, efficient, and high-tech livestock model. This is a smart, automatic, and modern chicken farming facility in Beijing, China, with an area of up to 5.19 million square meters. It is also a large-scale smart poultry farming facility, the largest in Asia, with a total of 3 million laying hens and 1 million chicks. To prevent chickens from being invaded by outside viruses and bacteria, the strictest prevention and control measures have been applied. The breeding process is carried out entirely with automated equipment. In the farm, there are neat chicken coops stacked on top of each other, each row divided into countless small grids divided in uniform proportions, each grid containing 5 chickens. Each chicken coop can accommodate up to 168,000 laying hens. From feeding and watering the chickens to controlling the temperatures and humidity in the coop, everything is monitored by robots. In front of the row of cages, a feeding trough and water pipes are installed. When feeding, just press the button and the whole device will start moving slowly and feed food continuously into the trough. Water supply is more convenient. Each water pipe has a special and automatic drinking fountain. Just make sure the pipe is smooth and has water. Tasks such as removing feces, controlling room temperature, and adjusting lighting are all completed through mechanical control. You will be surprised if you witness these modern robots in the chicken farming process. They are installed with sensor cameras and analyze the health status of animals, so each chicken is regularly checked for health, preventing infection with disease-causing viruses. Not only is feeding and chicken health care automated, but the egg harvesting and packaging process is also done with amazingly high technology. Do you know how many eggs Chinese people consume every day? More than 360 million eggs are consumed every day. Egg grading and packaging are both completed using automatic equipment. Egg production processes do not require human participation, which can effectively avoid secondary pollution caused by manual contact. To create millions of chicks for breeding farms, people use an automatic incubation process. Egg incubators need to ensure basic conditions, such as temperature and humidity, for chicken eggs to hatch successfully. Hundreds of thousands of eggs are carefully selected and neatly placed into each basket before being placed in the incubator. After about 20 days, the chicks will hatch and give birth to the best quality chickens. In addition to the automatic feeding line, the farm owner also installed a feed-turning system for chickens. Do you know why this device is needed? Because chickens tend to eat less old food, the food-turning device helps the chickens eat more, because in their eyes, the food will be newer after each turning, thus helping to avoid wasting chicken food. In broiler farms, after 4 months of reaching slaughter age, they will be sent to meat processing factories. Putting tens of thousands of chickens into cages is not easy, so people have invented the most modern automatic chicken catching machine. Dozens of chickens were put into cages in just a few minutes. Within just a few hours, tens of thousands of chickens were brought to the processing factory as quickly as possible. Inside the processing plant, an automated process is also applied. Chickens are hung on automatic lines through the stages of cleaning chicken feathers, removing internal organs, and packaging. Every day, Chinese people consume millions of chickens. Especially at the end of the year or major holidays, the demand for chicken is many times higher than on normal days. In chicken farming sites, the use of automation lines is no longer a strange thing. This is also considered a big step forward in the modern poultry industry. What do you think if many other regions should learn and develop automated chicken farming models like in China?
Have you ever seen chickens that can fly and have beautiful feather colors like ornamental birds? Chinese farmers have made a fortune from raising this breed of chicken. Not only do they look beautiful, but their meat quality is more delicious than conventionally raised chicken breeds, thanks to which Chinese farmers can harvest up to hundreds of thousands of dollars from chickens each year. So let's explore how they raise this special breed of chicken. Chinese farmers raise beautiful chickens like phoenixes, only for meat. The beautiful feather-colored bird that Chinese farmers raise for meat is also called the guinea fowl, or Numida meleagris, which originates from Madagascar and was introduced to China through many routes. Currently, guinea fowl farms are expanding in many rural areas and bring stable economic income to people. Admiring the star chickens, we will think of wild chickens living in the wild. Because the weight of this chicken breed is not large, only about 2 kilograms when they reach adulthood, their meat has a more delicious and sweet flavor. Therefore, their price is also higher than that of mass-raised chicken breeds. Guinea fowl have high resistance, adapt to all living environments, and are very easy to raise. They can be raised in closed farms or roamed outdoors. Farmers believe that raising guinea fowl on the wild is the best way to improve meat quality. However, not every area can raise star chickens because they have different characteristics compared to conventional chicken breeds. Guinea fowl farms are often built far from residential areas, and large mountainous locations are ideal places to raise them, because as you may know, guinea fowl are very noisy chickens. They can be active all day and night and emit very loud noises that affect people's lives. Even though they are considered chickens, star chickens are very good flyers. They can fly at a distance of over 10 meters, so to ensure they do not stray, the farm owner needs to surround the farm with screens. This breed of chicken is very alert. Whenever there are strangers or unexpected noises, they will run away and cry loudly. So some farm owners raise star chickens so that they can sound the alarm if a stranger intrudes. In every farm, baby guinea fowl need to be cared for daily, provided with adequate food, water, and appropriate daily temperature and humidity so they can develop optimally. The rearing period is about 25 weeks, when the chickens will be separated, because at this time they are considered adults and the hens can lay eggs. Each year a hen can lay more than 100 eggs, but in order to hatch into chicks, the farm owner needs to incubate the eggs with human labor, because this breed of chicken often tends to abandon their eggs. Food for raising guinea fowl is also quite simple and economical. Industrial feed, cereals, or green vegetables can be used. Therefore, farmers can take advantage of agricultural waste products to make food for guinea fowl. Possessing highly adaptable characteristics, raising this chicken breed has a low loss rate, from which farmers can save some of their investment costs on breeds. The hens continue to be raised after 25 weeks, leaving only a few remaining breeding roosters that'll be sent to the chicken processing plant for meat production. Each chicken is handled cleanly on a modern production line, from slaughter to cleaning and packaging. The hens continue to be raised after 25 weeks, leaving only a few remaining breeding roosters that'll be sent to the chicken processing plant for meat production. Each chicken is handled cleanly on a modern production line, from slaughter to cleaning and packaging. In China, poultry slaughtering and processing factories are built in all regions, and the process of processing star chickens is the same as regular chickens. Each animal is brought up by an automated line and goes through the slaughter process to be cleaned, sorted, and separated for packaging. Quality chickens will be strictly inspected before being packaged and brought to market. All stages are done in a way to ensure food safety and hygiene, also helping the meat to be preserved longer. Sour chicken meat is very delicious, lean, and especially processed into many supplementary dishes that have the effect of improving or restoring health and supporting the treatment of many diseases. Sour chicken meat is rich in protein, low in fat, provides vitamins such as A, C, B1, B2, B6, B12, B3, and E, and necessary minerals such as zinc, iron, and calcium. In particular, guinea fowl meat is widely used in many regions of China, although the guinea fowl farming industry still cannot compete with industrial chicken, but they are always quality guaranteed. Brazil is currently the number one exporter of chicken meat in the world, making the Brazilian chicken industry one that delivers high economic value to people. To provide the millions of tons of chicken required for both domestic consumption and export, processing factories need to process millions of chickens every day. To learn how Brazil's largest chicken processing factory operates, please join us to explore right now. There are more than 150 markets that import chicken produced in Brazil. Through the country's ports, more than 4 million tons are shipped annually, representing almost a third of the total produced. The quality of Brazilian poultry and the efficiency of Brazilian chicken farming have made the country the world's largest poultry exporter and third largest producer. All machines in the processing plant are very modern, automated with anti-corrosion and oxidation prevention devices. It can be seen that these processing lines have a shelf life of many years, reducing operating costs compared to other traditional machines. The meat cutter also ensures food safety and hygiene and limits dust when cutting, so that the meat is preserved for a longer period of time. Furthermore, the modern line also features X-ray equipment to help make cuts more accurate. The economic impact of the chicken processing industry in Brazil is undeniable. From creating jobs and export revenues to stimulating growth in the agricultural sector and promoting infrastructure development, the sector plays a vital role in strengthening the Brazilian economy. The chicken processing industry is a major source of employment, providing employment opportunities to thousands of individuals across the country. From farmers and poultry workers to processing plant employees and logistics staff, the industry offers a diverse range of employment opportunities. This not only improves the livelihoods of individuals, but also stimulates the local economy by generating income and supporting households. The development of the chicken meat industry has led to the expansion of chicken farms, which are increasingly developing with modern forms of farming. On Brazilian farms, technological excellence in genetics, management, and the environment has ensured leaps in productivity, making the country the third largest chicken producer in the world, with more than 14 million tons of protein produced from chicken each year. Modernization of chicken farming occurs through large-scale production. Today, there are livestock barns capable of holding up to 50,000 chickens. They are raised according to an industrial model, with feeding troughs and drinking water ensuring cleanliness. Proper temperature and humidity help the chickens grow strongly. On Brazilian farms, technological excellence in genetics, management, and the environment has ensured leaps in productivity, making the country the third largest chicken producer in the world, with more than 14 million tons of protein produced from chicken each year. Modernization of chicken farming occurs through large-scale production. Today, there are livestock barns capable of holding up to 50,000 chickens. They are raised according to an industrial model, with feeding troughs and drinking water ensuring cleanliness. Proper temperature and humidity help the chickens grow strongly. In chicken farms, it is necessary to separate the chicks for care. The workers in charge of taking care of the chickens also divide the work to make it easier. One person is in charge of the chicks, and the other is responsible for fattening the chickens before they're sold. Chickens are fed mainly corn, barley, or other grains, which can be supplemented with protein-rich animal feed. Perhaps many people will be surprised to learn that chickens on the farm can gain 2.8 kilograms after just 6 weeks of raising. But with modern methods and techniques, chicken farms in Brazil have successfully created a large number of broiler chickens for export without compromising on quality. Brazil is blessed by nature, with a large territory and vast lands suitable for agriculture, an advantage for the livestock industry, enabling large farms with millions of chickens to be built. Furthermore, the hot and humid climate also contributes to better growth of chickens.
How do you feel about today's video? Please leave your comments to let us know. Today's video has ended. Don't forget to like and subscribe to receive the latest notifications. For now, goodbye and see you in the next video.